MXToolbox.com is one of those tools that if you've managed email for some time, you know about. It's incredibly helpful and even catches things like DNS misconfigurations. You can start by plugging in your email domain in the MX lookup tool to make sure that it's routing to the correct email servers. You can check their weights, the TTLs. You can check to see if they have proper SPF, DKIM, and DMARC records by using the little super tool button here on the side. You can see here Seekney.com for me routes, or sorry, authorizes iCloud, M365, as well as Google to send email as my domain. DKIM, I'm not going to check because honestly, I forgot what my selectors are. But you can see that DMARC for Seekney.com is using a service called Easy DMARC. And that's what I'm using to play around with for DMARC analysis. So that's correct. MXToolbox.com also gives the ability to check for if your domain landed on a blacklist. That would prevent something like email deliverability. So that's another quick and easy check. Something I use this tool for the most, though, is checking message headers. Yep, there's an Analyze Headers button here. You can see a message header that I already pasted. It'll check for your sender authentication records, whether it's SPF, DKIM, DMARC, to see if they passed or failed. You can see the message hops that it took from appliance to appliance, the delay between hops, because that's also very good for troubleshooting if servers have some sort of performance issue, or they're holding onto a message too long for whatever reason. And it also gives you a nice little breakdown of the types of errors, the extra header records that may exist for diagnostic purposes, and just very helpful in a clean way to present the data. Another thing it has that is incredibly helpful are diagnostics. You can take one of your MTAs or whatever is in your MX record and plug it into a test email server. It'll run tests to make sure it's not like an open relay, that it supports TLS, that there's a reverse lookup record present for that IP address, and the basic checks that would either prevent deliverability or reduce deliverability. But yeah, very, very helpful tool, mxtoolbox.com. If you manage email, if you're in security, if you're doing any sort of email analysis, super helpful, free, easy to use. It's been around for years. So yeah, super cool. Talk to you later.